Okay, I'm going to take 4 ounces of extra tough and I'm going to put it into this 30 ounces of water. You can see where my water level is right up here. There's a tiny bit of residual left over from the last batch of extra tough that I made. When I say that, it's very, very small amount. So anyway, so that makes me about 32 ounces or 34 ounces of water. You can see where it goes up on the neck. 32 ounces of water is about right here on this bottle. It's about halfway up here. So I am going to take this mixture, okay, and I'm going to clean a car seat with it. Okay, so the area that we're going to focus on is this part of the vehicle. I'm going to get in really, really close here. So you can see that there is some kind of stain in this seat. I'm not really sure what it is. Here's some more. So I'm just going to take the 4 ounces of extra tough and I'm going to spray the seat down. Then I'm just going to use a wet microfiber towel to wipe it out and then a dry microfiber towel to dry it. Okay, I found that this method is actually pretty good for just removing topical stains. If you're a mom and you're like me and you have kids that just love to get their junk all over the car. Oops, wrong bottle. So this is extra tough. Okay, this is a very diluted form. Extra tough is a much darker pink when it is in its full form. Anyway, I have found this cleaner to be quite miraculous, honestly. I have gotten things out with it that I did not think were even possible getting out of a vehicle or carpet or clothes or whatever. I was able to remove some red clay out of my daughter's softball pants just by spraying the full strength of extra tough, letting it sit a little bit, and then rinsing it out with water. So here we have this stain that we're going to try to get out of this seat right here. Whoops. I just dropped my bottle. Isn't that lovely? Okay, so this is my wet microfiber towel, okay? And I'm just going to agitate it and see if we can't get this out. You know, I don't have an extractor. I'm not a professional car detailer or anything like that. So for me, the use of the microfiber towel is my best friend, okay? So I do this on just about anything that I have a stain that I'm dealing with. If the stain is really, really bad, sometimes I'll put full strength extra tough on my actual wet towel. You can see all the dirt that's coming out. See all that brown? And then I'll just rub it on the spot. And then I will take a spray bottle just filled with water and another towel and just get as much of the chemical out as I possibly can without using an extractor. Now, if you have an extractor, then that's obviously the way to go. But not all of us have that. So you can see how much better that's looking already. Isn't that beautiful? Just by using a damp microfiber towel and some extra tough. Extra tough is really, really good at releasing the bond of stains and dirt. I've been able to get ketchup and chocolate and all kinds of fun things out of carpet using this very, very same method. I'm gonna stop the video for a second because I dropped my bottle. So I dried it just a hair more with the microfiber towel. I think you can kind of get the idea without me allowing it to dry all the way, but you can see that the stain is completely gone. And that's using 4 ounces of extra tough to 30 ounces of water. I have cleaned carpet that way. I'll show you this spot that I cleaned earlier using that same dilution ratio. This is a place in the carpet that was heavily stained like this. Okay, I really worked at spraying it with the extra tough, wiping it with a microfiber towel, spraying it and wiping it, spraying it and wiping it. I didn't really have an extractor to get it out of the carpet. I was really just sampling it. I will show some before and after photos of that. I also have a video that's going to be showing you the very in-depth process of what I went through to get to this point. You know, if I was a professional detailer and I had all the appropriate tools, I definitely would have used the Extra Tough along with an extractor and probably gotten the same results. But I was just experimenting just to see what the power of the chemical was. But it's pretty miraculous in my opinion, because this is what the vehicle looked like. This is where it's at now. Here's a door panel that I cleaned. It was pretty yucky, and it's pretty dry now. This whole panel, you'll see in some photos on the Facebook page, Georgia Mel-Tex, just how dirty this whole thing was. I used that same dilution ratio to clean this. The carpet itself, see how beautiful that looks? The carpet was pretty dirty, and I used just a microfiber towel and the Extra Tough to get all this out. This little panel right here, this little velvety looking stuff, it was pretty dirty as well, and I was able to get it pretty clean. So of course this car is not driven anymore. It's just been given to me to use as an experiment. But I think it's a great way to test out just how effective Extra Tough can be. So we'll take you back over to that spot in the car seat again real quick. If you look back at the beginning of the video, you'll actually be able to see how dirty it was. So it's had a little bit more time to dry, but you can see the area right here where it's different than the area that was cleaned, which was right in here. You can see how much brighter it is. Okay, so that's 4 ounces of Extra Tough to 30 ounces of water. And you can order this on www.georgiameltex.com or www.extratoughcleaners.com. So that's spelled extra, E-X-T-R-A. Tough is spelled T-O-U-G-H. Cleaners with an S.com. And here is the Extra Tough. This is a diluted version. The full strength, of course, is a darker pink.